thinking about whether we go down.
It is extraordinary that it's been so many years of doing this, but I thoroughly enjoyed it every year of doing it. It is a very strange thing, and it's very different from taking work to a gallery. It's a different kind of experience. You kind of make yourself quite vulnerable in that way, but the desire to sort of communicate is stronger than that. I mean, who wouldn't want to go around and look at both paintings and art and wonderful old historic houses?
I didn't really know much about the town, so actually to have the history of the town with all the artworks, contemporary artworks, situated in it, it's a real kind of contrast and juxtaposition of the two, the old and the new, and it's really beautiful to see it in situ.
It started at 3 o'clock in the morning, as the best things do, as the best ideas are always 3 o'clock in the morning. Look at that. I can hang one in front. In the morning, I phoned up 3 mates in Arundel who were to do with art. Oliver Hawkins, who was just next door to me, Rennie Bodymead and Derek Davis. And I rang them up and said, what do you think of this idea? 50 galleries of contemporary work in a temporary walking trail. And they said, good idea, and at 9:30 it was born. I went around asking people, could we possibly use your front room or your garage or your side alleyway, your twitten or your garden or something for a temporary exhibition. I got 50, just like that. It was fantastic.
This was the first very, very primitive poster, literally a cut and pasted poster for the first gallery trail. Using our college facilities, we just ran off a whole lot of these leaflets. Interestingly, not a lot has changed. The principle of the thing has stayed exactly the same. And each year we moved on a little bit and we started getting a certain amount of press coverage. And different people doing the posters, so the posters tended to be all sorts of different styles. I love exhibiting, having the door open and people pouring in, and we get sort of 2,000 or 3,000 people coming through during the 9 or 10 days. I like the fact there are certain people you know will always come up with good shows. You know Joss Davis is always going to do something interesting. You know Andy Waite's always going to have a beautiful exhibition. There are people like that, you know Bill Phillips' photographs are always going to look wonderful. We
were the very first walking gallery trail. Now it's all over the world.
My name's Mark Ford, I'm the current organiser of the Gallery Trail.
It's going to be about the 30th anniversary.
Okay, let's draw on that one.
I've always enjoyed walking around the town, and I always saw it as a great opportunity to see diverse works from all over the area.
Do you think that news from the artist maybe you need to go inside?
It's set in the most beautiful houses, and I think that really makes a difference. It's not a gallery, it's a home you're going to see it in.
I really do think that the work that gets displayed at Arundel is of an excellent standard and so varied, so varied. There's so much talent around. Beautiful jewellery makers, ceramics. Think of every type of art there is and you'll find it on the gallery trail.
I can see that with the way technology's going, you'll be able to do virtual tours and then you'll walk around, you can stand outside the venue to know exactly where it is.
There's no point in not being cutting edge, is there? It's nicer at the cutting edge. It's safer because no one's been there before, you see.